Hello dear students, I'd like to show the solution to the most common mistake in the quiz that I have administered a while ago. Okay, the item is find dy over dx if xy equals x plus y. Okay, so let me just write it down. Xy equals x plus y. I'm going to show you two solutions for this problem. Now, looking at the given, there is a way by which we could explicitly state this equation in terms of x, or we could explicitly state y in terms of x. Notice that if we put together the terms with the y, the factor y, then we'll get x minus y equals x. And then we factor out y to get x minus 1 equals x. And then dividing both sides of the equation by x minus 1 gives x over x minus 1. So now looking at the resulting equation, it's a quotient. And that means we have to apply the quotient rule to find dy over dx, or the derivative of y with respect to x. So applying the quotient rule, if you could recall, the quotient rule says the denominator, which is x minus 1, times derivative of the numerator, which is 1. Okay, so times 1 minus the numerator, which is x, times the derivative of the denominator, all over the square of the denominator, which is x minus 1 squared. When simplified, then dy over dx equals x minus 1 minus x all over x minus 1 raised to the second power. And when simplified further, dy over dx equals negative 1 over x minus 1 squared. So obviously there is an answer, or the answer rather is found among the options that I have provided, and this is letter C. Okay, so the correct answer to this problem is letter C. Now, let me show you another solution. Okay, so xy equals x plus y. Then if we apply implicit differentiation, then we make use of the product rule for the left side of the equation. The first factor times the derivative of the second factor, that's dy over dx, plus the second factor y times the derivative of x, which is 1, equals the derivative of x is 1. Okay, derivative of x is 1 plus the derivative of y with respect to x, or simply dy over dx. Okay, collect terms having dy over dx on one side of the equation. So x dy over dx minus dy over dx equals 1 minus y. Okay, so dy over dx times x minus 1 equals 1 minus y. And dividing both sides of the equation by x minus 1, dy over dx is 1 minus y all over x minus 1. Now, seemingly, this is not found among the options because your options consist of the variable x alone. Okay? There is nothing which consists of the variable y. You should have asked yourselves also, is there a way by which we can express the final answer into an expression containing the variable x alone? Okay? Is there a way by which we can express y in terms of x? Go back to the original expression, or the equation, I should say. Go back to the original go back to the original equation. We can explicitly state y in terms of x, and this is it. Okay, this one. Y equal to x over x minus 1, which means that when we substitute y here with that fraction x over x minus 1 all over x minus 1. Now let's simplify this. Okay, when simplified, or when we combine the numerator, that means x minus 1 minus x all over x minus 1. Where did I get that? From here. Just combine the numerator. Okay? And then division by x minus 1 is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of x minus 1, which is 1 over x minus 1. So when simplified further, then dy over dx is equal to, what happens with x and negative x? They will cancel out, and then negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 all over x minus 1 times x minus 1 is x minus 1 squared. Okay, and that gives the same answer as the previous. Okay, so there is a correct answer among the options, and that is letter C. I hope that is clear. Okay, thank you.